Well, guys, this is my foot. That's the crazy cat in the background. This is the foot, my walking apparatus, and somewhere outside, my car is outside. But so I'm trying not to look like death, but my wife just took the dogs outside. So what basically happened was I was cutting grass, and I did most of the front, and I was on the side, and the gate door was open, the gate to the back of the house, which I don't usually have open. I had it open because I took some stuff around the back. I blew some leaves. Like, we got a tree that's dying out there. Like, all the needles are all over the place. So I took the leaf blower out there to blow the stuff, and then I had intention of taking the weed whacker to, kind of finish it off. Like some of the other crap that was like growing, and just clean it up. But I never closed the door, which is not something I normally typically do. Normally the door is closed already. So I got down there and I said, all right, well, let me close the door. And I held onto the handle to try and close the door to keep the lawnmower on, because I was just being dumb. This was the dumb point. And so I reached up to grab the door, and the door got stuck on the wheel. And it was just enough to, like, I moved the lawnmower back, and it was just enough to catch my shoe, which I don't know if I can get a picture of the shoe. I'll include it in here. So, I immediately was like, looked at my shoe, saw it was like destroyed, and it was like the calm panic set in. So, I knew I had done something to my foot, and I think I took the shoe off outside, and so I hobbled back inside. I'm like calling my wife a couple times. She was up here, so she came downstairs and told her what happened, and we opted on driving up to my job because I didn't want to stay down here and get like all these crazy out of pocket costs. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Um, so we went there, and at first the way it looked like the big toe had a cut. The second digit looked like maybe the upper part of the nail was just sheared off, something like that. Um, and so I'm thinking, all right, it's probably maybe like a couple stitches, and I don't know, like bandage me up or do something, clean it out or whatever. So we did make the hour-long ride up to my job, and um, so they kind of were giving me some meds. They did an x-ray, and then the x-ray is the damning part. The x-ray showed that I actually had broken a bone in the big toe. Um, and when they started cleaning it up, they noticed, like, the nail bed was messed up. The nail bed in both was messed up, but the one in the big toe was more concerning. um, the bone was exposed, and so it was kind of like, at that point they were worried that it wasn't going to heal right. Either it was going to, not heal right and get infected, or it just wasn't going to heal right. The second digit probably would have been okay. So, the risk to trying to save it in the form of just, kind of cleaning it up and going home with it intact, is that, if it got infected, then I would lose the entire thing. Um, but, he talked to the chief. And they decided that the alternate option was to amputate half of both. That way it's just, a clean break. Uh, here comes my guy. He's he's been missing me, and all that. So that was kind of like a humbling moment. So yeah, so that was the route that I basically went, and it's just, it was like the whole day. It was just like I was mad. I was mad, disappointed. Just angry with myself. That I had basically done that. Like, I never injured myself to that point. You know, like ever. Um, so to do that, it was just like, what the hell? So, um, but yeah, they did it. You know, that night they gave me the anesthesia, and you know, I don't remember anything. I mean, that was the beauty of it. Like, I remember nothing. I actually woke up feeling better than I did beforehand. You know, so it was pretty crazy. You know, didn't really sleep that night because they put me in the room with like the worst person they could have. Um, the place was pretty packed as it was, so trying to get a private room just wasn't gonna happen. But you know, it was a hard decision. You know, but I didn't want to go through that whole risk of like infection and going through all that crap and all that. So, but yeah, that's basically the last 2 days of my crazy life after going through such a great day on Thursday. So, all right, I'm back. I had to clean up, but yeah, I don't know. It was just a lot of emotions that went in. You know, me basically trying to put on a brave face, you know, to my kids and you know, even my wife who was there, and you know, that the amount of energy that goes into essentially like faking it is, you know, is draining, you know, and it just came to a head. um you know, and I think I was thinking about, you know, here I am with this, you know, opportunity, or not opportunity, but, you know, this one and done procedure that can basically fix me. And I'm just thinking about like how many people like don't have that opportunity. You know, when I was thinking about, you know, just everybody, like this was all like 3 o'clock in the morning, like the other day. Um, you know, just thinking about like, you know, for example, like my mother-in-law, you know, my late mother-in-law, you know, there was no one procedure that was going to fix her. You know, unfortunately, there's no one procedure that's going to, you know, fix my wife as bad as I want to. Like, I would go through everything I've gone through in the last 48 hours again if I knew it would fix her, you know, for her fibromyalgia condition, you know. You know, and then I think about, you know, there's many of you out there that, you know, some things I know, like, you know, I know some people have, you know, ailments yourselves. You know, you may have mentioned it or whatever. And, you know, I know that there's people that have lost people, you know, parents, spouses, children, grandchildren. You know, I'm sure any of you that have experienced that would, you know, take that one and done and go with it. And I didn't necessarily want to throw that opportunity away with, in my mind, you know, being selfish, like trying to save this toe, and you know what I mean. So I took the opportunity. I didn't want to like, you know, do that and, you know, go through all the drama of being sick and all that, and you know, getting infected. So that's basically, you know, what I ended up doing. You know, because again, I know there's plenty of you out there that, you know, have things going on that if you could, you know, just fix it in one shot, you would. You know what I mean? So, um, you know, these were the things I was thinking about, you know, and I know like I've seen comments. I forgive me because I can't remember who exactly it was, but they sent one that was really uh, moving a couple weeks or maybe it was a month ago, that, you know, like what I do here helps them. And so that's kind of how I'm looking at things, that, you know, if this video helps someone in some way, then I'm fine with that. Like, I do this to, you know, entertain people in some way, help you save money and not buy crap tickets. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And you know, if what I do helps someone get through something, then that makes me feel good. And you know, I do think about like some of the things out there. You know, you guys know who you are. You know, there's certain people I know that have lost people. You know, spouses, you know, grandchildren, you know, children of their own, you know, siblings. Hell, other channels, other Scratch channels. I think we've had at least 2 or 3 people in the Scratch community pass away that I'm sure, if they could just get one procedure done, they would. And, and they would be better. So, um, yeah, so it was like some of the decision was made in a vacuum, but that was something that was in my mind as well. Just thinking about that, understanding that not everybody has the opportunity to do something like this. So, but I wanted to thank everybody for your support. It's not like I got like a gunshot or something, but it's been difficult. Something like that to go from, the day that I had on Thursday, which, you guys will see today because I should be posting this video I'm doing right now sometime in the morning. But the video later is like a complete 180 in terms of the vibe on this one. But I just wanted to put that out there that, thank you everybody, for your support, not just with this, but just with the channel in general. I mean, we're approaching 10,000 friends. We got about 150 that we need. And, I'm pretty sure we'll get it in the next, 30 to 45 days. Um, so I definitely appreciate all of you. And hopefully, I can, find some decent wins. And, it's just been rough lately, because, uh, it's just been rough. Like I'm sure everybody has the same thing, with finances, gas prices. I mean, I haven't put gas in my car yet and not spent over $85 doing it. My saving grace lately is an increased remote schedule that I don't have to be in the office every day. So, um, well, I definitely won't be for a while with this. So I got a little bit of follow up and everything, but right now the pain scale I'm probably like a 2 out of 10. Um, and I got the crutches and all that, so I think I'll be back to 100% probably in a couple weeks. I'm not sure when I'm going to do the book. I am plotting on having my wife go and do the ticket run. That'll be interesting. So the new ticket run, she'll get that. So I'm gonna give her like the full suite. Like I'm probably gonna get like the new $1 book like right away, and the mix of the other tickets. So I'll have both states. Um, I'll post them, tomorrow and Tuesday like usual. So, but yeah, today I'm just gonna hang out. I think my mom's supposed to be coming here in like another hour, which would be 9 o'clock. I'm not sure when I'll get this prepared. And then I'm just going to be chilling out. But 4 o'clock, I should have a really nice, fun video for you guys that should hopefully kind of suffice. And like I said, I'll figure out when I'm going to do the live thing because the going live means I got to go into the basement, 2 flights of steps. So I'm thinking worst case scenario is we don't go live today. We wait until next weekend. Next weekend, potentially we pull off 2 books. Like I'll have to just front the money for the second one, the way the books work. But we'll do 2 books maybe in one shot, and we'll just be around for an hour or so, or hour and a half. So I don't know. I'll figure it out, and But there's again other Scratch channels. I've mentioned this before. It's always good to prepare because I have plenty of material, so I don't have to do anything. Like this happened, and like I still have things scheduled at least until like the first week of August. So, being prepared is important, guys. So, all right. Well, thank you for listening to my nearly 15 minutes of rambling. And yeah, I'll see you guys on these YouTube streets. I'll keep you posted. But yep, got to follow up on Wednesday, and I'll be hanging out at home for a while. I won't be able to drive for a while since it's my driving foot. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, guys, I'll catch you later.